went through a divorce and lost my father, and all in a short span. Anyway, I wrote songs about it. That was better, cheaper than therapy anyway. Anyway, my dad was quite a character. He was a federal appellate court judge the last half of his life, and a lawyer before that. And but unfortunately for me, he was a redneck by birth. And, he was kind of old school, you know. He was like, if you could get John Wayne and Patton and Clint Eastwood all rolled up into one guy, this was my father, you know. Tough as nails, just always had a cigarette going, and gruff, and he'd look at me, don't make me come over there. I'll give you something to cry about. One night after a few beers, he said, I'm going to knock you through a wall and make you fix it. And one thing, you know, he was so strict and so just matter of fact, you know, right and wrong. If you screwed up, you got your ass kicked. No questions, no threats. And he sure as hell didn't count to 3. He'd go to work in a suit and tie, you know, a little real cream in his hair back in the early 60s. Slick back. He'd come home and turn into that redneck that I always knew he was. He'd put on overalls with no shirt, some work boots and a ball cap, and he had cigarettes in every pocket of those overalls. There's like 14 pockets in a pair of overalls, always with the cigarette going. I would love to have seen my dad's reaction if somebody told him that timeout would be a good thing for his children. Say, you want me to do what? Go stick him in a corner for 30 minutes? No, I think I'll just kick his ass. Man, did I toe the line. That was one thing that was never going to happen to me, was get arrested for being out there being a knucklehead drinking or something, and get arrested and have them tell me I get one phone call. You have one phone call. I said, keep it. I'm not going to read it. I'll take whatever you got. But he knew I loved music, and he loved music, man. He was a music freak. He loved all kinds of music and always playing records. He played the banjo just a little bit, you know, a little Fralin style banjo, and could play folk songs and a few chords on the guitar. And we just had the best time. I just wanted to play because he did, you know. He sat me down one day and he said, well, I noticed you're trying to play that guitar. And I said, yeah, Daddy, I love it. And he said, well, let me show you a few things. So he sets me down. He goes, there's your G chord, you know, so I figured that out. And he said, now you need a C to go with that. And I got a C chord. He said, now this one's the hard one, the D chord, you know. So after a few minutes, I've mastered the 3 major chords there. And he looked at me and said, well, there you go. You're on your own. That's all. Man, you couldn't get me to quit playing that thing. I played every day, all night long, and just had the best time. And got into junior high school, and I started playing, you know, in little garage bands. And that fella tonight that you've seen bring me the guitars all night, we became friends back in the 6th grade and started playing in all those bands together. His name is Benny Garcia, and it's his birthday. Kicked many times by my father. I got to be in those junior high school bands, and we were wanting to let our hair grow and play rock and roll and this and that. I went to him all tough one day, and I said, Daddy, I want to grow my hair long. And he said, all right, go ahead. Before that, it was like burrs and just cuts my whole life. I said, really? He said, yeah, you can grow it as long as you want. I said, are you kidding me? He said, no, you can grow it all the way down to your ass if you want. I said, man, thanks. He said, no problem. He got up to leave and he says, but here's the deal. He said, if you leave this house, your first stop will be the barber shop. It was great logic. You can grow your hair as long as you want if you never leave that house. Oh, God. And then he came to me one day and he said, I noticed you're taking quite a shine to the ladies. I said, yeah, Daddy, I like those girls. He said, oh, that's great news, son. That's great news. How'd you like to have a little folded money, a little spending cash, maybe ask one of them gals out to get a hamburger or something like that? I said, man, thanks, that'd be awesome. He said, yeah, no problem. He said, get a job. I think I lied about my age and went and got me a job up at this pizza joint a few blocks from the house. Be up there most every weeknight until about midnight. He said, as long as you get to school on time and don't flunk out, you can work, So every now and then it'd be 30 minutes before closing time up there. And the phone would ring and I'd pick it up and I'd hear, hey boy, is that you? Daddy, what's up? He said, do me a favor, screw up a couple on purpose and bring them home. Put a lot of pepperoni on it too. Make these dang pizzas, chock full of everything you could. Put them on the oven. It's right time to lock up and close and go home. The manager would come in there and see these two big pizzas. He said, well, whose are these? I said, I don't know. Some guy ordered them a while back, never came to get them. He said, well, do whatever you want to with them. Yeah, maybe I'll take them home. I don't know. Still see my daddy at the kitchen table in his whitey tighties. Cigarette in one hand, pizza in the other. That's what therapy's for. All right, here's this song I wrote for my pop. I was trying to remember everything that I could. I'd love to hear my daddy play once again all the songs that he taught me when I was a kid. John Henry, Old Shell, and Faded Love, a fall to pieces and on the wings of a dove. Just a few chords on the banjo, well, that was all he knew. And in the eyes of a child, man, his fingers flew. I practiced and I practiced till I got it right. I packed up everything, just took off one night. I made it from the beer joints to the opera stage. He said the only difference is what you get paid. He didn't care that everybody knew my name. He said it's all for nothing, you don't stay the same. When he died, the preacher cried and said, he's the lucky one. He's walking hand in hand with God's only son. My faith and common sense tell me the preacher's right, but I'd love to hear the banjo ring for me tonight. I will honor my father with these words I write down, and as long as I remember him, he'll always be around. Man, the pain loose in him cuts like a Randall knife. I learned a few chords on the banjo, was the key to life. Yeah, the pain loose in him cuts like a Randall knife. I learned a few